everyone, and welcome to my channel, K Designs NY. If you are not subscribed, please remember to hit the subscribe button because there are awesome videos coming up. And just a reminder that my videos are in English and Spanish, so si hablas español, aún así te puedes suscribir a mi canal. Now, I want to introduce this new series that I'm going to call TV Tuesdays, which obviously I will be talking about my favorite movies, current TV shows, past TV shows, anything TV related, or in this case, it would be like Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime related. But either way, any TV show that I'm into or some movie that I'm currently loving, I will definitely share it with you. One thing I would like to point out is that I am not like an expert movie / show critic, so this is just my personal opinion that I'm giving you guys. Actually, my tastes are usually like I like funny movies, obviously romantic comedies, scary movies too, but lately they've all been kind of like, is it really that scary? What else do I like? I think my tastes vary a lot, but if the TV show or movie has a good storyline, then I am definitely into it. And of course, let's not forget, if the series has like a hottie or something, I will be watching, aka Mozart in the Jungle, because my husband number one, Gael Garcia, is in that show. So to start off, the current show that I'm watching, which is on Netflix, is Narcos, and it's the second season. Obviously, it just came out, I believe it was on Friday, around 3 in the morning here in New York. So I'm currently on episode 3. These are long episodes, kind of like 45 minutes, I think, like to an hour. I think 45 minutes. But still, it's a little bit longer, and I actually have to sit down and watch it. I can't be multitasking because it's a show that you actually like really have to keep up with because there's a lot of things going on, and there's also a lot of characters. So, it is a little bit more difficult for me to just like do random stuff while I'm watching. And because this show follows kind of like a storyline, each episode is kind of like somewhat related to like the previous one and like that. So you do have to pay attention carefully or else you will be kind of lost. Second show that I'm currently watching is Veep, which it's another one of those that you actually have to sit down, watch in order to catch all the facial expressions and all the jokes that they do, because it's really funny. And when I first tried to watch it, I didn't get it. I was like, oh, what? Like, what's funny about it? But then I actually sat down, paid attention to it, and besides like all the presidential, well, in this case, vice president drama that's going on and how she deals with all the conflicts, White House drama and all that, it's pretty funny, like the facial expressions, how all her crew works around her crazy schedule. So I definitely recommend that show if you're looking for some new ones to get into. I am far behind because I am on the second season, and I believe right now they're on either the 4th or the 5th season. But, I definitely recommend it. You can catch the first and second season on Amazon Prime. So another show that I mentioned earlier that I am currently obsessed with, and it's because one of my favorite actors, Gael Garcia, is the main character in this show, is Mozart in the Jungle. And another reason why it is my favorite is because it takes place here in New York. And quick note, I have actually been trying to stalk where they record just in case I get to see Gael. But sometimes because of my work schedule, or they're filming either too early or too late, so it's a little bit difficult to catch them. It's based on the orchestra that Gael is the director of, and it just, obviously it also has kind of like a love story in there, but it is quite different to any other shows that I have watched. So I definitely recommend that one because, of course, I can't mention it enough, my number one babe, Gael Garcia, is in that show. And the last one that I do want to recommend also kind of like differs from the normal type of shows that I'm used to watching, and this is Mr.Robot. Of course, let's point out that one of the reasons why I did get into it is because Elliot, the protagonist of this show, is such a hottie. Another reason to keep watching. But also because there is a really quite interesting storyline. Oh, I do want to point out one thing. This is another show that you actually have to sit down and watch carefully because there is a lot of going on, and kind of like the way that it's written, sometimes they go back in, well, not go back in time, but you know, Elliot has like random memories, or he's just like daydreaming. So you do have to be careful, because if you don't like really pay attention to it, you'll get lost and you're like, what is going on now? So definitely it's one of those shows that you just want to like sit back, relax, and focus 100%. At first, I thought that I wasn't going to be able to get into it, but once I actually started watching it, it does cover a lot of like important issues now, and also kind of like psychological issues. So it is something that it's very interesting to watch, and very interesting to discuss with other people that are into this show. So I definitely recommend that one. It will have you in suspense, because there's a lot of like shocking things that happen that you're just like, wow, I did not see that coming. So definitely a good like thriller show, I guess I would call it. So those are my top 4 right now. I will do a separate video about my Spanish shows and novelas. So stay tuned for that one. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.